Matthew chapter 14. Thank you, ushers. Chapter 14. We're going to start at verse 22. It says, immediately he made his disciples get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side while he sent the crowd away. After he sent the crowd away, he went up into the mountain by himself and prayed. And when it was evening, he was there alone. Let me pause right here from a theological perspective. He sent the crowd away in verse 22, but they stayed a while. And the more he prayed, they eventually began to fall away. A lot of times, because he had to reiterate, he sent them away in verse 22, but in verse 23, he said he finally left. Listen, if you want to get rid of some folks, just keep on praying. You ain't got to keep changing your name on Facebook. Just have a prayer life. He said in verse 24, it says, but the boat was already a long distance from the land, battered by the waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, the fourth watch is between 3 a.m. and 6 in the morning. So it was dark, amen. And in the fourth watch of the night, he came to them walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified and said, it is a ghost. And they cried out with fear. But immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, take courage, it is I, do not be afraid. Peter said to him, Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water. And he said, come. And Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water, and he came to Jesus. But seeing the water, see, there's a lot of stuff going on around you. As long as you got your eyes on Jesus, you won't see it. It's there the whole time. It says, but seeing the wind, he became frightened and began to sink. He cried out, Lord, save me. Jesus didn't have a meaning thing. In verse 31, Sister Julia said, immediately Jesus stretched out his hand and took hold of him and said to him, oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt? When they got into the boat, the wind stopped. And those who was in the boat worshiped him, saying, you are certainly God's son. I just want to talk from the subject, if Sister Aisha allowed me to, and Brother George give me permission from the subject, walking on what should have killed you. This is a part two. I dealt with it some time back, but walking on what should have killed you. Sister Clark, this message may not be for everybody. But there's about 20 of us in here, I make 21, that been through some stuff that really should have took you out of here. Many of us have been through some stuff that while you was in it, Sister Gordon, you didn't know if you really was going to come out or not. You told others you trusted God. You told others how you know God was going to make a way. But deep down inside, you really didn't know, Sister Brandon, if God was really going to bring you out or not. Because what happened here, and church folk, we built on the disciples because Jesus was walking on the water and they was afraid and they thought it was a ghost. But when was the last time you was on a boat in the middle of the night in a storm at 3 o'clock in the morning? Some of y'all say, I ain't on the boat no time. But it was the middle of the night, storm raging, and Jesus came doing something for them that they had never experienced or seen him do before. There's some things when God do it for the first time in your life. You shocked them and kind of dismayed yourself because I didn't know God could do something like that. Let me tell you a secret. There's nothing too hard for your God. First of all, let me give you a little background of who Peter is. Peter was a fisherman. Peter was a navigator of the sea. Before there was GPS and sonar that could tell whether the weather was going to be bad or not, Peter was a skilled fisherman. So Peter could look out on the water, look on the horizon, and tell if the weather was bad or not. Sometimes your circumstances look good, just a counter, but as soon as you get out in the water, I believe Peter, with the knowledge that he had since the night, if Peter knew a storm was coming, Peter would say, hold up, boys, we can't get on this ship right now. Peter was one that he was a knife-toting, arrogant, attitude-having disciple that followed Jesus. He would even cuss you out if he had to. Peter was one that stood toe-to-toe with Jesus. He was part of Jesus' inner circle. Peter went on to love Jesus so much that when they tried to kill Peter and hang him on the cross, at the end of his life, he said, I cannot die like my Savior. If you don't hang me on the cross like Jesus, at least hang me upside down. Peter was one that told Jesus, I never leave you, I will never forsake you. But soon they were tearing Jesus down inside of the temple. Peter was outside of the temple denying. That's that same Peter. When the Roman soldier, along with Judas, had betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver, came in the garden of Gethsemane to capture Jesus, Peter pulled out a knife and cut off his ear. When he went and prayed with Jesus for 1 hour, Jesus took the man's ear and put it back on. Same Peter. In the New Testament, around Acts, that Peter got the Holy Ghost and began to preach in his first sermon. 3,000 souls got saved. That's the same Peter. That once he got the Holy Ghost, don't you know when you get the Holy Ghost, you can do some different stuff. He walked past folks in the shadow here, folks. But here, in the middle of the storm, I don't care how saved you are. When you in the middle of a storm, your worship sometimes changes. I wish I had some believers to tell the truth here. It's easy to praise God while things are going good, Sister Tess. It's easy to praise God. We don't have no storm in your life, Brother Robinson, but when you're in the midst of a storm, and you can see your storm, listen, what puzzled me and what's intriguing me is that God made them get in the boat. King James say he constrained them. The reason here say he made them. Listen, sometimes God will make you get in the boat. And if you're not careful, you'll blame God. Sister Renee, why you put me here? Why I prayed and you gave me this and now I'm in a storm. Sometimes God will put you in a storm, Sister Mitchell, just to show others that I'm still God. He'll put you in the storm not to show that I'm still God, but to show you who your God is. And sometimes he puts you in the storm not to show you others and show you, but just to show you how much power that your God has. Don't have about 10 folks in the building that say, I've been in some storm that I didn't put myself there. It was God, but he was so much of a God, he didn't leave me in the storm. He constrained them and made the disciple get in the boat and go to the other side. He stayed back and dealt with the crowd, sent them away, but they didn't leave. He continued to pray. And then evening time came. Yes. Brother Larry took evening coming, and the folks eventually left. If I go past 1 o'clock, y'all gonna tiptoe out of here. Y'all put that little Baptist thing up and get on up out of here. Don't leave yet. But they hung around Jesus at least the evening time. Because many of the crowd folks had seen Jesus feed folk with 2 fish. Many people in the crowd had seen they realized that he could raise the dead, at least heal the body. But the more he prayed, the people began to leave. And then in the middle of the night, between 3 and 6 in the morning, the disciples on the ship hadn't made to the other side. You got to understand, they didn't have no motor on the boat. They didn't have no troll motor. They didn't have the modern day paddle. They perhaps in a little small canoe. 12 of them at least, because the disciples there. So we know there were at least 12 folks in a small canoe, Sister New. Storm raging, and all of a sudden they see a figure on the water. They never seen Jesus walk on the water before. So why would our sanctimonious selves begin to say, those disciples, I can't believe they didn't know who Jesus was? Some of you won't go to your car at 3 o'clock in the morning to go get your purse out. Let alone be on the ship. So the storm rages and they see something, and in their mind they say it must be a ghost. But it's something about knowing the voice of Jesus, even when you're confused. Peter said, if it's you, bid me to come. This quick-lipped, knife-toting disciple that would cuss in a minute said, bid me to come. Jesus didn't have lengthy discussion. He said, if you want to come, come on. I want to know how many you really want to be blessed. That's all God has said. If you really want to be blessed, just come on. You ain't got to go around the building 7 times. You ain't got to name it. If you want things to turn around in your life, you just speak it and begin to walk in it. You begin to say, God, this is what I'm declaring and decreeing on my life, and I'm beginning to walk in it. I'm not going to wait till the other folks in the boat decide to go with me. Many times we miss the opportunity to be blessed because you got the other 11 with you and you trying to get them on board with you. Listen, you got folks around you that's not prepared to walk on the water. And when Peter bold enough asked this question, Jesus said, come on. Listen, if God came to come, don't try to get Sally, Susan, Ralph, and Tyrone to go with you. Listen, some journeys you got to take by yourself. Don't wait on your friends. Don't wait on your family. Because if it had not been for God in your life, you wouldn't be where you are. It wasn't your friend that helped you out. It was God that made a way. Do I have anybody in the building know it was God that got me where I am? Stop trying to take credit for where I am. I know you gave me the job, but it was God that moved on your heart to give me the job. I know you have gave me a ride while I was walking, but God moved on your heart to give you a car, to give me a ride. Don't you know if it had not been for God? If you're going to walk on things that should have killed you, first of all, you got to see God in the midst of your storms. Every storm that we have, Brother Herb, you still got to see God. There's no storm without a God. Many times, the reason we can't see God, Deacon Jinx, is because what looked like a storm, it looked bigger than our God, is because you have focused on the storm and not your God. If you focus on your storm, the storm looks bigger than your God. But I stopped by to tell somebody on the back row back there, but God owned the cattle of 1,000 hills. The earth of the Lord, the full thereof belong in him. So if God handled everything, he got the whole world in his hand. Don't just focus on your problem and say, God, I'm going to focus on you to make a way. That's how I can walk on water. That's how I can walk on cancer. That's how I can walk on divorce. That's how I can walk on layoff, because you are bigger than what I'm going through. Do I have anybody here know God is bigger than your trials, bigger than your circumstances? I got to focus on you. The reason Peter, at this moment, Peter had forgot about the storm and his focus was on Jesus. I always had some believers say, I'm going to stop focusing on what they're talking about on the job. See, I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to keep up with stuff. Y'all didn't tell me that the world's supposed to end on Saturday. Y'all didn't tell me. And some people say, Red, the world's supposed to end on tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? What's tomorrow? They saying that this guy said. I said, oh, really? I said, well, I know a guy that said no man knows that they are the hour that the Son of God. See, when you focus on what people saying, it'll get you down in the dark. Listen, people will tell you that you don't look good. You'll walk around and get depressed and start eating everything and start feeling bad. People say that you're nobody and you start acting like that. But every now and then you got to look in the mirror and tell somebody, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Every now and then you got to tell yourself, don't they say me yet what I said. Every now and then you got to tell yourself, I was young and now I'm old. old, but never have I seen the righteous forsaken. I may not be where I want to be, but God will make a way out of no way. Don't have anybody in the building that say, I have to focus on God, not what you say, not what you think, but God is bigger. Peter walked on the water because his focus was on Jesus. Not on his storm, not on his problem, and in every storm, there's a Jesus. Not only Peter, you look at the text there, not only Peter focused on God, but number two, you got to believe God to do something for you that he never done before. See, some of y'all still asking God to do the same stuff that you know he can do. But every now and then, see, some people just say, God, help me get across on the other side. But every now and then, if you want to walk on water, you got to have walking water faith. See, some of you can't walk on water because you can't believe God to have you do something that you've never done. See, some of you just satisfied with minimum wage. Some of you satisfied with people patting you on the back. But some of you got to say, you know what? Instead of me working for them, I got to have a mind that one day they going to work for me. You got to have a mind to expect God to do something that he never done for you. Yes, I know you've done it for others, but if he done it for somebody else, you ought to be crazy enough to believe that he can do it for you. Do I have anybody in the building? So I'm going to stop asking God for the same thing. I'm going to stop asking him to do something greater, bigger than what he ever done. At this point, nobody else have walked on water. Peter didn't say, calm the storm. That's what the disciple asked the last time they was in the storm. But Peter wanted God to do something that he never done before. And believers, you got to have a mindset that you want God to do something in your marriage that he never done before. A mindset he's going to do something in your child life that he never done before. Something in your finances, in your thinking that he never done before. You know what he can do, but that's some stuff that he haven't done that you don't even know. How you know? Because Paul said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have it in the heart of man what God has in store for his people. So every now and then, Big Sky, you got to say, God, do the impossible. Do what the naysayers say can't be done. I know my haters don't like it, but God, let me walk on the water. Do I have anybody in the building that got some water walking faith? It hadn't been done before, but guess what? I'm getting ready to do it. Peter asked, God, just take this boat. Let the sun come up, give me a life there. No, Peter said, God, I done seen you feed folks with 2 fish and just I done seen you open blinded eyes. I done seen you heal the man that was sick for 30 years, but I ain't never seen nobody walk on the water. So if this is you, God, I want you to bid me to come. Give me the permission. Give me the power. I want God to give me the power to walk on the heads of serpents. Give me the power to work on the heads of Satan. You tried to steal my joy, but this joy that I have, the world didn't give me, and you sure can't take it away. Give me something I never had before. And Jesus said, come on. How many of y'all really want what you're asking God for? How many of you really want what you? How many of you really want the promotion? How many of you really want the job? How many of you want the relationship? How many of you really want what you're asking God for? And when Jesus said, come on, Peter got out of the boat. Number 3, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Number 3, when God bids you to come, don't wait. Come on. The danger in waiting, it gives Satan time to act on your mind. That's when people stand up there and announce, invitate, greet and say, I'm looking for a church, I want to get saved, I do it then. Because, if you wait long enough, Satan gets the mind. That's some things, some opportunities you missed out on because you waited. You got around the wrong folks while you waited. You talked to the wrong people while you waited. You missed blessings because you waited. I stopped by to tell about 20 of y'all in the building that keep missing blessings. Stop waiting. Get up and move right now. If you want to walk on water, stop waiting for it to calm down. Stop waiting for the sun to come out. But if God said you can walk on the water while the waves are boisterous, while the wind is blowing, I dare to say, this is my time. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad. You got to learn to walk on what you have killed you. In other words, you have come out some stuff that people didn't think you was going to make it out of, but it gave you a greater testimony. Do I have anybody in here that people laughed at you when you was married and your marriage still working and they've been married 2 or 3 times? Do I have anybody in here that gave up on you when they came saw you at the hospital and they thought you was going to leave here, but you called upon the name of the Lord and you're still here and you feel better than it was when you first went to the hospital? Do I have anybody in here that lost a job but didn't miss a meal because you walking on what should have killed you? Anybody been to war and then come home in a body bag? Anybody been to prison and then get stabbed and then die? Do I have anybody in the building that say I should have been dead and gone a long time ago? But look at my hands. My hands look new. Look at my feet. And they do too. It should have killed me, but it gave me a testimony. It should have took me out of here, but I got a praise. I wish I had some water walking worshipers here today. They say, I'm going to praise God because there were some other folks that was in the boat with me and they still in the boat. So you ain't got to praise God, but I'm going to praise Him by myself because you don't know like I know what the Lord has done for me. If God has done something for you, you ought to praise Him. If He done something for your children, you ought to give Him praise. If He healed your body, you ought to give Him praise. When you should have lost your job and you got a promotion, you ought to give Him praise. Don't have anybody in the building that's not too ashamed. They say I shouldn't be here, but I'm still walking. I'm walking on my haters. I'm walking on the naysayers. I'm walking on my sickness. I'm walking on my layoff. This joy that I got, you didn't give it to me, but the Lord has made a way out of no way. Can you see Jesus as He up on the mountain praying? But the disciples in the boat in the middle of a storm. I stopped by to tell you, why are you in the storm? Don't give up on God, because God would never leave you, nor would He forsake you. While they was in the storm, He didn't allow the storm to kill them, because sometimes God will put you in a storm just to come to your rescue. Isn't it good news to know you got somebody that'll come to your rescue while you're in the storm? Can you see Peter? While he's walking on the water, he talked to Jesus, and Jesus said, come on. But the one thing we forget to preach about, Brother Clark, is that Peter walked on the water. But while he was on the water, he took his eyes off God. I stopped by to tell you, if you ever take your eyes off God, you begin to fall down every time. But I got some good news for you. That Jesus, He's still there. He called on Jesus, and Jesus picked him back up. Do I have anybody here that say, not only have I fell down, but He done picked me up and placed my feet on solid ground? This should really shock you here. Not only did He walk on the water one time, but when Jesus picked him back up, He had to walk back to the boat. Peter had 2 testimonies in one. In other words, people had counted you out, but God had gave you a double blessing, a double breakthrough. So whatever you're going through, it's not going to kill you. So begin to walk on it. Begin God to praise. Instead of killing you, it should make you better. Anybody in the building, they say I'm better because of my tears. I'm better because of my enemies. I'm better because of my trials and tribulations. But one thing I got to tell you, not only are you better because of your storms, not only are you better because of your trials, but there's a man named Jesus. They say I'll make a way for you. And because He died that Satan will throw your way. Friends will let you down. People will turn their back on you. But keep on walking. Heartaches will come. But keep on walking. Mind your business. Mind your business right now. I'm talking to some of y'all, mind your business. I'm up here. You keep on walking on what Satan has thrown your way. Some of y'all ain't mind your business yet. You get other folks' stuff. Mind your business. You see, some of y'all need to be doing something the same thing. Because this joy will make you walk on what Satan trying to destroy. This happiness that God will make you love your enemies when your enemies do you wrong. When you walk on it, see the box not promising nothing. You got to learn to walk on what Satan meant for evil. And God